At the East Coast, he just came home from Caesars. Put your hands together, very funny, John Butera.
Give a hand to Dave Suarez, doing a great job hosting. Guys, a good, beautiful crowd we have here. Look at this. I like to do this in the beginning of the show. Wait till someone gets real awkward. I see you guys staring. I know. It's sexy. You want it. You need it. I'm just kidding. No one's ever said that. Oh, man. But I went to the doctor the other day, and they're like, oh, Mr. Butera, you're in fact obese. I said, thank you. She's like, no, like it looks like you're pregnant with an elephant. I'm like, that's funny. You want to see his trunk? It's right here underneath. Take a good look. She's like, no, like your BMI is 40. And I was like, shit. My Big Mac intake is 40. Sounds about right. She's like, you can be fit for the sleeve. I was like, holy shit. Like, I'm that fat. And then I realized I was with a fucking eye doctor. I'm like, bitch, up here, not down here. Oh, man. But I'm getting older now. I'm 38. I'm almost 40. You know, fucking weird shit happens. You know, I know people here are a little bit older, a little younger, whatever. But, like, ladies, when you get older, it's obvious what happens. They just fucking, they drop. But for us guys, like, weird shit happens. Like, stuff just continues to grow as we get older. Not like the stuff we want to grow, or maybe the ladies want to grow. But, you know, like other stuff. Like, I was walking down the street the other day, and the guy was like 90, 95 years old. It looked like he had a fucking hand on the side of his head. His ears were fucking enormous. It was crazy, right? Last week, smacked myself right on the side of the face. I thought I had like a bug or something crawling on me. It was my fucking ear hair. Circled around tickling my fucking face. Oh, man. New Year's Eve, I sneezed, and it looked like I was fucking blowing one of those noisemakers. It was like... You know, one of these days I have a feeling, as I'm getting older, I'm going to sit down and take a shit, and I'm going to teabag the toilet bowl of water. Oh, my God. Yeah? Yeah, I can't wait for that to happen. That's going to be fucking awesome. I know I'm close, because, like, sometimes when I sit down real fast, I feel the mist. But I am married, sorry ladies, and some of you men. No, but I am. I'm married almost 11 years now, and my wife, she's, you know, you always hear the same cliche, right? Oh, the sex life's over, right? You've been married, the sex life's over, no more love life. I married myself a spicy Latina. That's right, I did. And she lays down in bed next to me, and she's like, honey, I love you. I'm so lucky to be with you. You're the best I've ever had. That's not the joke. She's like, and I look at her, and I say, because I wear a CPAP mask? Yeah. But it's a lot nicer than what I used to say to her. I used to say, yeah. CPAP me is so sexy. So sexy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's talk about something fun, shall we? Let's talk about Amy Fisher. You guys remember Amy Fisher, right? Yeah. Anybody know what Amy Fisher's doing professionally right now?
Adult film.
Thank you. And you have some explaining to do. It's always the guy with a girl, like a married guy or a guy dating someone who's like, porn, she fucking sucks cock. And I'm like, thank you. And you're fucked up right now. Not in a good way. No, but it's true. She's a porn star. She's also, no shitting you, she is a stripper in Nassau County. She is. Yeah, true. But this is the crazy shit. I love ironic situations, right? Isn't it ironic that now she's the one taking shots to the face? Let that one sink in a little bit for you. Oh, man. That's crazy. You guys like Sesame Street when you were young? Any Sesame Street fans? See, I was a huge fan of Sesame Street. Real quick story. I used to work at Kaufman Studios. I used to work for WFAN. I used to be a sports broadcaster. And while I was there in Kaufman Studios, that's where they filmed Sesame Street, and they still do. So I would go into work early sometimes, and no shit you, I'd walk on Sesame Street. It was pretty fucking cool. One day I walked down Sesame Street, and there was fucking Big Bird with his head under his arm, smoking with the fucking other hand. I'm like, if there was a kid that walked here right now, he'd be fucking done. Traumatized for life. But I don't know if you guys heard this now, but PBS can no longer afford to keep Sesame Street on the air. But the cool thing is, now in 2017, HBO has picked up the contract. And why it's so great, now HBO being on cable, Bert and Ernie get to sleep in the same bed together. That's right, yeah. We get to find out what the rubber ducky's really used for. They always said it made bath time lots of fun. Now we know what they mean. We get to find out it's an Oscar the Grouch's garbage can. I think it's a meth lab. You ever notice when he opens the lid, steam comes out, he's always fucking disoriented? Right? What the fuck is that all about? And then, of course, who could forget the fucking lovable, adorable Elmo, right? He gets to have those tickle parties with kids he always wanted. I heard his co-host would be Jared from Subway. That sick fuck, right? 22 hours. 22 hours of child pornography they found on his computer. Now, I'm a sex freak. I don't even got 22 hours of regular porn on my computer. Mostly because it's on my phone. But, no, but it's crazy because he's in prison where he belongs. And the good thing about that is, you know, now he gets to see what it's like to eat fresh, what a footlong feels like. So good for him. Some of you guys will get that later on. Literally. But, oh, it's crazy. It's awesome. Love this shit. Any of you guys follow the Lamar Odom, Khloe Kardashian divorce? It was a real fucking weird divorce, right? Now, I'm not big into the Kardashians. I mean, their asses are fantastic, but I'm not really into that whole thing. But I did hear this about their divorce case, and I thought it was pretty crazy. Lamar Odom was asked by Khloe Kardashian's attorney during the whole divorce proceedings. He's on the stand, and he says to Lamar, what is it about Khloe? What is it about Khloe that you are done with the relationship, that you want to, you know, go through this divorce? And I shit you not. You can Google this stuff if you don't believe me. Do it after the fucking show, not during It's a Little Rude. But you can Google this. Exact quote, word for word. Ready? Her pussy smells like earring backs.
What?
No. Perfect response. That's a literal, actual quote. That's what he said in court. He was held in contempt of court. Right? It's fucking amazing. So, ironically, the other day I was home with my wife and I was in a jewelry box and I was like... And she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, I was just curious to see what Khloe Kardashian's pussy smelled like. She's like, what? I was like, oh, well, if you're curious, it's sweat and grime. Oh, my God. Yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. I know this is more for the guys than for the girls, but I don't know if you girls maybe can relate or not. But guys, when we go like to a wedding or a catering hall, like a nice fine establishment, and you got to use the bathroom, right? There's always a fucking bathroom attendant. Is this not the weirdest fucking occurrence in history? Like, you walk in and the guy always looks the same. Greasy hair, like a capped tooth, and a weird fucking grin that doesn't leave his face the whole time. He's like... And he's always holding a fucking towel, right? So now I walk in, and of course I'm the only guy walking into the bathroom, so it's just fucking really weird. So now I walk to the urinal, you know, the urinal, cock out, and I'm pissing, and the guy's still staring at me. And I'm like weirdly like trying not to look at him, but he's looking at my dick while I piss. Then I go, I'm done, zip up, and I go to wash my hands, and he's like handing me a towel. I'm like, thanks. And then he's like, puts his hand out like he's waiting for a tip. Like, let's rewind. You fucking creep the shit out of me. You like watch me with my cock in my hand piss, and then you want me to tip you? That's like fucking reverse prostitution. That doesn't work for me. It's fucking weird. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. First of all, I want to thank you guys for coming out and support local comedy here at Dangerfield. Great club. Love this club. Awesome place. Great comics on the show. I leave you with this. Try to be a good person. Try to do what's right. If you ever go to a public bathroom and you see a sign on the wall that says, please only dispose of toilet paper in the toilet, I want you to do what I do. Take a shit in the sink. I'm John Butera. Thank you guys so much.
Guys, give it up for John Butera, everybody. There we go. Birthday girl, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome. How's Vancouver doing back there? Yeah?